Polar coordinates can be a little tricky to graph because there's so many different ways of saying the same place on a coordinate plane. It's not like x and y where there's a single x and y value. You have options with polar coordinates. So I'm going to go through an example of how you match these things up. And let's start off with 1 comma negative pi over 6. Now negative pi over 6 is coming down this angle right here. I'm assuming that you understand your unit circle pretty well. Okay, so there's your negative pi over 6 angle. And if I go 1 along that path, what that means is I'm right here. Okay, so that's not really what I want. It doesn't match W, X, Y, or Z. So let's try another one. And we're just going to march down this right-hand column until we find one of these coordinate points that overlays a dot of interest on the graph, one of these 4 letters. So pi over 6 is going this way. And at first I'm thinking, well, that's great. That looks like it's going to line up with y. But notice that that's a negative 1 right here. Okay, see this negative 1 right there? That's what I'm talking about. That's talking about its radius going backwards, not forwards from the direction of the angle. So you're actually going backwards down to this point on the left. Okay, another loser. Let's try orange. Got a good feeling about orange. 7 pi over 4. Well, if you remember where 7 pi over 4 is, that's heading right down here towards this W value. Okay, so there's my 7 pi over 4. But it's negative 1. Tragedy. We're going backwards again. So that's not where I wanted. Okay, let's try option D. So this is negative 5 pi over 6. And if you think about where negative 5 pi over 6 is, that's coming down along this path right here. Negative 5 pi over 6 right there. And it has a radius of negative 1, which means you're actually going opposite the direction of that angle. So you end up over here. Okay, that is a value. So I would say D points me to point Y. And that's how you work through this problem. Just one step at a time, plot each of those points. Eventually you will find X, Y, W, and Z.